hosting this event. The Ware Center staff, we all know is just wonderful. We thank them so much. I want to thank in particular Barry Kornhauser, who's essentially just a national treasure. Right? Marcy, we want to thank Marcy with the work that she does. Marcy is like the chef in the kitchen cooking up a big old pot of gumbo. You know, she takes an ingredient from over here, an ingredient from over there, an ingredient from over there, and puts them all in that pot of gumbo and stirs around. And this is an example of the dish that she is able to serve up. I've also been charged with, I need to introduce the musicians. I just learned this a second ago, and we are going to introduce them right now. J.C. Fetlock, where are you, my brother? Sam Fox, where's Sam? Chris Wilson, a.k.a. Ms. Bob. Tom Singer. Let's see, I think that's it. Other than the one and only Don Jordan, wherever he is. And I'm with the whole where's Don? I'm not here yet? Oh, the Don, okay. Now, there are two musicians who I really want to pay special tribute to. Okay, and that's Dave Lefevre and Lisa Fairman. They took what was just a seed of an idea of this collaboration between Right Face and Music for Everyone, and they jumped in wholeheartedly, full-heartedly, and they have really, really worked hard to make this thing a reality. And this is the plant that grew from that seed. So I want to really thank Dave and Lisa, because they have been absolutely I also want to thank all the vets who have been a part of this program, okay? Because you know what? They have given us a tremendous gift. A tremendous gift, right? That they've given us. And I hope that we as an audience understand and appreciate that and respect it with profound humility. Because what they're giving us is their stories. And those stories need to be heard. So thank you so much for the courage it takes to tell those stories, because I know they're very difficult. But thank you so much. And, we also want to thank the man who made it all happen. Brother Scott. Come on. I don't have to say anything else but Scott Howard, because you made it happen, and we appreciate that. Real quickly, Music for Everyone, our mission is to cultivate the power of music, right? Very broad mission. Okay? And fortunately, the tool that we try to utilize to have community impact, music, is the universal language. So it's like whenever you're doing stuff, you have like an 8-lane highway. You got a lot of leeway, right? And we started 16 years ago, education was our main focus, right? Putting instruments in kids' hands, providing instruction, after school, summer camp, those kinds of things, right? Then we put the pianos on the street, those Keys for the City pianos, right? We started to realize all the magical musical moments that occurred around those pianos all summer long now for more than 10 years. We started to realize that, man, music also has this tremendous power to bring people together, to build community. And therefore, next comes Music Fridays, the MFE Community Course, the Ukulele Uprising. These are all things that utilize music's power and potential to bring people together, right? Next thing you know, we start thinking about, well, wait a second, Lancaster is branding itself as an arts community, arts destination. And you know what? Keys for the City and Music Fridays, and so, that's all about economic. It's an economic driver. It's important that we invest in community arts programs because they yield economic benefits for our community, right? And because our mission is so broad and music's power is universal, we're now in the issue, delving into the issue of social justice. Every single movement for social justice, human rights, music has been at the center of it. And so I hope you check out the way that we're trying to leverage our power and potential in that regard through our Songs for Justice program. And finally, one last thing. But this right here, I tell you what, 4 years ago, I started reading about all the research about, every single day it seemed like there was a new study out about music's power and potential as an individual therapeutic tool or public health tool. That music heals people. And everything from PTSD to dementia to Parkinson's to pain management, we're beginning to find out just how powerful music is in that regard. So 4 years ago, we started an initiative called Music for Everyone's Well-Being. And the purpose is, we dedicated strategically raised money for it, dedicated a part of our budget towards it. And the purpose of this program is to look in our community and try to identify organizations that are doing great work in this area, using music and the arts as a way to heal. And that's how we found out about Scott Howard, right? And we found out he's doing right face for this, for the vets, and we're saying, you know what, we want to be able to partner with them. We want to be able to use music to build a synergy and make an even more powerful impact. And that's what resulted. And so this is one of those seeds we threw out, right, that is now bearing fruit. Right? Because that's the next frontier. It's music as an individual therapeutic and public health tool. And you saw that through the pandemic. Who were the first folks that came out when everyone was feeling isolated and feeling alone and disconnected and discombobulated? It was music and the arts community that came out and did things to help us heal, to bring people together and to soothe the pain. Right? So we are so excited about this program because of that reason. Okay? Last thing, I'd be remiss if I did not say the Extra Give is coming up, right? Next week. And I sure hope that you have Bright Face on your list, and Music for Everyone on your list, and the Ware Center on your list. But I'm not going to ask you for a contribution, and I'm not going to ask you for any charitable action. But what I am going to ask you around the Extra Give and donating, right, is that we're asking you for an investment. We want you to invest in us and trust that we will take your hard-earned resources and distribute them strategically, thoughtfully, and to have a great impact. So we're not asking for donations, we're not asking for charity, all of us. We're asking for investment in what we do, which means investment. And what we do is invest in our community. Okay, so think of us at the Extra Give. Last thing, I know I've gone on way too long. I know musicians are getting nervous, they're getting antsy because they don't get on with it. But I want to say something to all our vets out there. Thank you so much for your service. And we hope that this show honors that service. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tony. Thank you so much.